Hi guys, I got a video for you guys today. I've seen some posts about you people asking what size steering wheel they should get, and I happen to have three different sizes, so I thought, hey, I might as well help someone out. Um, so let's start with the one I have right now. This is the Momo Monte Carlo 340 millimeters, and this is the one I like the most. I consider this the perfect size for the S2000, at least for me. Um, this is the one that came on my car. It's a Momo Tuner 350 millimeters, and I believe this is the same one as the. So this one was silver. I painted it black. You can still see the silver. See. I believe this one is the same as the ASM steering wheel, just 35 millimeters. 350 millimeters. I mean. This one's neat because it has really thin spokes, so it looks nice. But I know we're just talking 1 centimeter difference, but this one feels too big. Especially for a small car, I felt like turning it. It just felt too big. And then I also have the one that was in my CRX. Let me grab it for you. Here's my CRX steering wheel. This one is a Momo Mod 78, and it's a 330 millimeter. And this feels fine for my CRX, sort of. I'm never buying a suede steering wheel again. It turns ugly, and I don't know. I wish I could get this rewrapped or something in leather. But anyways, I like the steering wheel. It fits my CRX nicely. And I can put it in the S2000, but on the S2000 it just feels too small because it has power steering, and so it's kind of twitchy, and the smallness just makes it kind of twitchy. Whereas with the 350, it's the opposite way. It's too big, and so the 340 just really hits the sweet spot. One thing with the 330, I don't know if I should. You know what? I'll put it up. Give me a second. One thing with the 330 millimeters is that it does block. There. So you can't tell from this angle, but I'm not that tall. I'm only 5'10" or something. Kind of like 5'10" and a half. But if you're taller, it will block. Like depending on how I'm sitting, sometimes it kind of does block the tachometer on the top. So if you're taller, it definitely will block it. But I've heard that some people really like the 330 because it gives them more leg room. I just don't like it because it's too small. It looks too small in the car, and I don't like how it feels. It's too small, so it's twitchy. I would go for a 340, or if you really needed that leg room, then I would get the 330, or maybe something like with a square bottom. I wonder. That sucks though, because I really like round steering wheels. But you gotta do what you gotta do, so maybe something with a square bottom so you can keep that 340 size but have the leg clearance. But yeah, my preference is this 340. That's why I bought this one, because mine came with the 350, and it just felt like I was driving a truck because it's just so big. And yeah, it's only 1 centimeter, but you can feel it. Yeah, I guess that's about it. You have all. That's my opinion. So if you're in the market for a steering wheel, I just have to say, get the 340. that felt just perfect for me. The OEM steering wheel on the S2000 is actually 360 millimeters, so use that information how you like. Maybe you like the OEM size. It just felt too big. I don't know. Maybe because I've always had my 330 and my CRX. One thing I noted, my CRX doesn't have power steering. And now that I have quick release on both, and I can switch them, with the bigger steering wheel, it's a lot easier to drive when it's parked, because you have more leverage, obviously, but I'm willing to live with that. The 330 looks really nice in my CRX. That's it. Thanks, guys. Bye.